Yeah, it looks like it's that time again. Yeah, it looks like that time again. If you don't know what these are what we call bid sheets. It's time for run selections at Saia in Dallas anyway. Now, I haven't really done a video on bidding runs lately because last couple times that we bid, I stayed on the same thing. Stayed on this going out to Stanton. So, no change there. I think I changed trucks one time, but basically it was from one Freightliner to another. But this time, I may take something different. Now, I've talked about before how I'm getting old and getting a little more tired, and running 600 plus miles every day for about 2 years. I think I've been on this run. That can get a little tiring, right? And I'd like to have a little bit of variety maybe. So this time I may take something different if I can. If everything works out right, I like to have the truck situation work out. I like to have the schedule time worked out. I mean, on mine, my cut time, I usually leave a little earlier. So I'd like a cut time a little earlier so I could do that. But this one works out good. It's just getting a little bit too long. If I'm counting right, we have 51 bid runs or run selections. And I don't want to hear, I mean, you can tell me if you want. Every time I talk about bid runs, I'm told it's not really bid runs because you're not union. Well, it is. It's bid runs. That's what it is. You don't really bid in the fact, like if you bid on a house, you say, I'm going to pay that much. You bid with your seniority. I'm number whatever, so when it gets down to me, I pick whatever's available. And years ago, at other companies and this company even, I tried to keep up with what everyone was going to take, right? I'd call people on the phone or see them at the terminal in the yard and say, "What are you going to take that? You going to stay on that? Or you want to change it up or whatever?" And I used to really try to figure out what exactly would be left when it was my turn to bid. But that got tiring and old, and it usually never worked out. So I'm pretty much to the point where I know where I'm at on seniority, and when they get to me, I'll pick something what's left that I like. I don't worry. I look at what I like on the sheets. I mark the sheets up. I'd like this, I'd like that. This one not so much. This one if I have to. All that kind of stuff. But I don't really try to narrow it down too far because it's not worth it. It doesn't mean anything usually. So when they get to me, I'll look at the bid sheet. When I go into the office, I'll look at it and see who's taking what and what's exactly left and make a choice from there. Now, when I first started line haul inside in 05, I think I was like number 70 something on the seniority list. And like I said, I think there's 51 bids on here, bid runs, if I'm counting correctly. It used to be more. And I don't think we have 70 line haul drivers anymore. It's probably pared down a little bit. But the reason for that is since I started in 05, they added the Garland terminal, which really isn't in Garland. You can find my video on that. And the Fort Worth terminal. And it may even go down some more as they're talking about adding another terminal in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But there's less runs and less drivers, but the freight volume definitely has picked up. The freight volume has stayed the same in Dallas. We get more bills. They're talking about expanding the Dallas terminal even more. But we can spread the love around, right, between Fort Worth and Garland, and I think there's going to be one out in East Dallas somewhere that's even farther east. Maybe actually Garland, I don't know. But, so, we're growing, and maybe not right this second, the way the economy is right now. I'm sure some of the terminals may be hiring. You have to go, if you're interested, go on to the Saia job website, which I always post in the description. And you can check on there what terminals are hiring in your area, and maybe go from there if you're interested. Let me know if you are. We're going to bid here. Today's Monday the 28th, or Tuesday the 28th. They started last night, and you're not going to see this probably for a week. And I may know what I have by the time you see this video, but I'll make another video once we get it pared down and I figure out what I'm going to take, and I'll let you know what run it is and how I think it runs and all those kind of things. I've said before, there's one laydown that I'd really like to have, but I still don't think it's going to fall to me just yet. We got bid runs, we got bid sheets. I will let you know how it goes. Stick around, watch some more of the videos on my channel. I got some in here. Check out the Peterbilt video that I did on our new Peterbilts. Stick around, watch those. Thanks for subscribing if you've subscribed. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. I'd appreciate it. And we'll see you later.